I'm Campus Connect meteorologist Cameron Lindsay, and right now we are still watching this confirmed tornado make its way through northeast Mississippi, and especially in Starkville right now. That tornado was confirmed near Longview or near Starkville, and is moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. And if we can zoom in a little more on Starkville, if we don't mind, you can kind of see this is where we have our tornado warning right now. We can see over, if we can get actually our debris detector going so we get a better pinpoint as to where this tornado is at the moment. You can see a little bit of a debris detection right here on near Heritage Colony. And if we can zoom in just a little more so we can get an idea on our road situation as to where, so we can start pinpoint for these people. Looking right now, that debris detector is being picked up right now all right over Highway 25 South near West Poorhouse Road. And that is moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. If you are out ahead of this storm right now, look like Country Club Subdivision, Deerfield, Sand Road. If you hear your road, it is now time to get in shelter. You have seconds, if not a minute or two, that this storm is going to be right on top of you. In order to get to safety, get on the lowest, most interior spot of your house, wear shoes, wear a helmet. Be safe, stay away from windows, and if you don't have a basement, it's going to be the lowest, most interior spot of your home. Usually your bathroom is the safest place in your home typically. Like I said, Country Club Subdivision, Colonial Hills, Academy Park, South Farm, and Octok Road. We're getting close to campus right now. We are getting to a very highly populated area in Starkville, especially with all these people coming in for Super Bulldog weekend. We have a lot of visitors here, and we need to be preparing right now as this storm is still producing a tornado and is moving northeast. If we could actually track out the storm, see our time frames roughly for our viewers at home. As we take a look, we're about to track out this, give you a rough time estimate as to what time this storm will be here. Right now, looking at Deerfield, 10:20 p.m. This, like I said, these are all very rough time frames. You have about, so Deerfield, you have about 5 minutes, not 10 minutes, 5 minutes. South Farm, and the eastern side of Starkville, that is where campus is. You have about 10 minutes. We need to be getting a shelter. Most people right now are in dorms. If you're in a dorm, an apartment, get to that lowest, most interior spot of your floor. If you're on the top floor, let's come on down, come to the first floor, and let's get into a safe spot away from windows on the most interior. If you are in a camper or an RV, you need to either get to the tornado shelter if it is close, or you need it. Campus has plenty of strong, very well built buildings that can keep you safe. So that is another option for you. I'm going to go and take a look at this. If we can look at the velocity, see how our the rotation of the storm is looking. If we can zoom in on Heritage Colony, if you don't mind. And if you can look, we can see we still have a couple. It is not as impressive as it was 20 minutes ago, but it is still enough. We still have to take it seriously. This is still a tornado on the ground. We just need, whether it is or is not, we need to plan this out. We need to treat it like it is a tornado. And Chris, if you want to go ahead and touch on the further east counties that might see this storm coming to their path, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so if you zoom out towards a little bit bigger view of northeast Mississippi, this storm right here is the one that's tornado warning, producing that tornado warning. But if we time it out towards the West Point, towards the Lowndes County area, this is not a tornado warning necessarily for you yet, but it's just something that you should be able to stick with us and watch over the next couple of hours by 10:45 there in West Point, and then Caledonia by 11 p.m. But we need to stress on the areas that are just now being affected by this tornado. So if we go back to that debris detector and zoom in close to the area of Highway 25 where it splits off, and take a look and see who it's affecting. If you're anywhere in that Colonial Hill, Country Club Subdivision, South Montgomery Road, East Poorhouse, West Poorhouse, you need to be in that tornado shelter. If you, on Sand Road, even up towards Octok Road and Aspen, Campus Mississippi State, Academy Park, Connor Heights, South Farm, anywhere, Shealy Hills, you all need to be in your safe spot as it's a dangerous storm heading towards the Starkville area, and especially if you're anywhere maybe points east of Starkville, maybe Kroger. I think you'll be away from the storm, but still being that safe base as we'll see damaging winds. But that storm should move right towards the Starkville area as we take it back to Cameron. He'll show us the velocity and how it looks on radar.
Yeah, before we do this, actually, if we can pull up that graphic that's going to help explain to our viewers at home the tornado safety and where they need to be and they're within their homes. As we take a look at our 3D graphic here, you can see the bathroom right here is most interior, is most central spot of the home. There are no windows nearby. That is where you need to be safe and protect yourself from this storm. Like I said, bring a helmet just in case of just in case any debris were to come to your home. Wear shoes in case if there's any damage here. You don't want to go outside and step on nails or broken glass. That is, because that is a possibility. Any personal, any private and necessary belongings, if you can bring them with you, bring them with you. But the place you want to be is the most interior, lowest spot in the house. If we can go back to our radar once again, if we can continue looking, actually bring up the debris detector so we can keep mapping this out so we get better ideas of where this is exactly. We're getting some word at the moment that as of 10:20, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Starkville, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. So this has been upgraded to what we call a PDS, which stands for particularly dangerous situation. This is an urgent situation. It is dangerous. If we can pull up that debris detector, if we keep going through this is a very, like I keep saying serious, but I cannot stress it enough. Right now this is actually very impressive, not impressive, but this is a very dangerous debris ball we are seeing right here. What this is showing is that there is debris being lofted up into the atmosphere due to this storm. South Farm, Hillbrook, this is right over you right now. Aspen on Blackjack Road, Mississippi State on the eastern Mississippi State campus, College Vista, University Estates. You're under the gun right now. We have to get into our safe spots right now. We have no time to waste. This storm is knocking on your door. It is about to be right over on top of you. We need to be getting into those lowest, most interior spots at home right now. Highlands, Clayton Village, Bel Air Estates, you are next up after it makes its way over here. Though you guys are also, you need to be moving your way into your safe spots. This is once again, it is basically on your doorstep. I mean, right now it is just southwest of Aspen, but it's a fast-moving storm. It is going to be knocking your doorstep within the next couple minutes. We need to be getting your safe spots right now if you're in the Highlands, Clayton Village, Bel Air Estates, 82. If you are driving on Highway 82, you need to do not park under a bridge or an overpass. That is the worst place you can possibly be because those winds are going to go under that passway and accelerate, and it's not a safe place to be. If you can find the lowest ditch you can, lay in the ditch. Looking at our velocity, the velocity is actually looking a lot more impressive over Hillbrook right now. Impressive in terms of that this is one thing. It looks like it is another tight rotation, and we can see that we have winds that are going towards the radar and that going north, and we have our red is going away from the radar, going south. So what that indicates to us on the radar is telling us that this storm is a rotating storm, and what do we have? We have a tornado when those storms rotate. As impressive as this is. Chris, if you can, once again, we can pull up that debris detector again. Like I said, that debris detector is the biggest thing we can use right now to get a pinpoint as to where this tornado is.
Yes, if we zoom in on that debris signature right here as we look at it, it's heading right there around the vet school. Here's the vet school. Here's that Sprint Mart on Blackjack Road. Here's 21 apartments. If you're anywhere in this location, you need to be in that safe room now. If you live off towards Blackjack, San Marcos Drive back there in the University Estates, you need to be in your safe place. Anywhere on campus, you need to be in your safe place now. The time is running out to get to that safe space. And even towards the Highlands, you need to start thinking about that safe space. And then over there towards Bel Air Estates, anywhere on the corridor of US 82, Clayton Village, Patrick, you need to be in that safe space as this is a dangerous system as it's right over the campus or Blackjack Road, Octot Road right here, right between Blackjack and Octot Road. That is debris signature. That is showing that we have limbs, trees, possible shingles, all lifted up into the storm right here around Aspen. It's going to cross Blackjack Road and move into University Estates. So Clayton Village, the next spot right here. You need to be in your safe place if you live on Old Highway 82, and then even if you live on the 16th section road, Old West Point Road, anywhere between Northgate on up, if you live on Old West Point Road and any roads in between. If I'm calling out your road, you need to be in your safe places. We look at that tornado safety graphic one more time. We see where you need to go with the tornado safety graphic. It's a lowermost interior room away from windows. If you have a basement, please get there. But if you don't, go to that interior room as this red thing shows you. Right there, get in the tub. If you have a helmet, put that helmet on. Get in that tornado safe position. As we look back at radar, we'll see exactly where this tornado is with our debris detector. Zoom in just a tad on the debris detector. towards the city of Starkville. Still a strong showing of debris here for our area. Aspen is right there knocking on your door. Anywhere between right there near the band hall on campus, making its way up towards the library and student health center. That anywhere in this area, you need to be taking your tornado safe precaution, especially if you live anywhere in the University Estates, especially north of Blackjack. You need to be in that safe place. As we take it back to Cameron, he'll time out some of these storms for the rest of the
We actually just got an update on our debris detector right now. This storm is now, the Clayton Village, Highlands, they are now under the gun of this debris detector. This is, as a 1024, that storm is knocking on your doorstep. You need to be on the lowest, most interior spot of your home right now. There is no time to wait. You just get there. You got to go. There's no time to wait. You got to get there right now. And it's going to keep moving northeast. The velocity couplet is not as impressive still, but that debris detector is still very impressive, truthfully. And you see that rotation right over Patrick in the Highlands. That is where our center of rotation is. And as we look out, it's going to keep moving northeast. But luckily, to the west of Starkville, you are now on the all clear. You can go ahead and come on your safe spot. And we're going to keep map this out after the break.